It's another hot take. This one's a spicy one. I don't think you're ready for this one. I'm gonna cut right to the chase. My shift knob is still not attached to this. We're like 4 episodes in and I still haven't reattached it, but who cares? Let's move on. Today, I'm gonna do a massive hot take, and I'm gonna say that Chevrolet does not do halo cars well, but Ford does. Let me explain. Chevrolet has been known for creating insane cars from time to time. And the one that's currently on their market is the C8 Corvette. And that one's been one of the most controversial cars in the past 10 years, bar none, end of story, because it's an economy brand that made a mid-engine car with supercar performance and even hypercar performance. Now they have their ZR1 out, but it's not a halo car. It's still a mass-produced sports car with Chevrolet roots, which is not a bad thing unless you define a halo car. So that begs the question, what constitutes a halo car? So based off of conversations I've had and seen, a lot of people constitute a halo car that's just a car that a manufacturer makes to show every ounce of technology that it has at its disposal. And typically these halo cars are performance cars of some sort, and they show exclusivity, right? As far as very limited production numbers. Usually these cars are hand built and they have very, very unique powertrains compared to their mainstream models. So the easy one for this that I can bring up is the Ford GT. And before you guys get angry, I understand the Ford GT. It's not the fastest car in the world. It's not the quickest car in the world, but Ford did it right. Okay. They made owning that car an absolute privilege. Okay. They told you who can own the car, not you. You couldn't just go into a Ford dealership and be like, mine. It's not how that worked. Chevrolet, on the other hand, has a car such as the C8 Corvette, which the Stingray with a NAV8, still a fantastic sports car bargain, 0 to 60 in like 2.9 seconds. It's awesome, right? However, it's mass produced and it has honestly a muscle car V8 in it. So it doesn't really constitute, anything special. The Z06, on the other hand, has a ridiculously nice V8, high revving, it's exotic, cross playing crank V8. Wow. I had to sound that out. But it wasn't limited numbers. I mean, they mass produced the living hell out of that thing. And now the C8 market is going down fast, right? And that car gave supercar, if not hypercar performance too. 0 to 60 has been recorded as quick as 2.6 seconds for a car that's rear wheel drive. And top speed, I think, is like 205, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. However, in comes the ZR1, right? In my opinion, Chevrolet should have never mass-produced the Z06, first of all, and it seems that they're going to mass-produce the ZR1. They should have never done that, all right? In my opinion, because it just devalues the Corvette. The Corvette is a fantastic value as a performance sports car, but that's not what it should be about. The Ford GT, by any stretch of the imagination, is not a performance value, not even close. But it's a hand-built, carbon fiber-bodied supercar that Ford was like, hey, this is the technology we have, and this is what we're going to do, and it's going to be a privilege to own one. And we're going to charge $500,000 for it. What happened? They sold out. I guarantee you, if Chevrolet charged proper pricing for the Vette, right? And again, fight me tooth and nail for this, but I've sat in a Corvette. I've sat in many exotics. The Corvette has incredible build quality, okay? And let me preface saying I'm not a GM fan. I'm really not, okay? You can ask a lot of my close friends. I'm not a GM fan, but I give credit where it's due. And the Corvette is built really well, and it's got a lot of exotic materials in it, right? But it's mass produced, and because of that, Chevy brings down the price point. If you told me the Z06 had a 220 starting price point, I'd believe you 100%, and I wouldn't even blink an eye, because it literally has Ferrari performance. It's got Ferrari looks. Honestly, it does have Ferrari build quality. It's really nice. And the ZR1 twin turbo V8 with no hybrid powertrain. I mean, this is just motor and nothing else. and you're almost at 1100 horsepower, 0 to 60 is what, 2.3 seconds they came out saying, and top speed is 233 miles an hour. Chevy should have been like, hey, we're building only 500 of these. We're going to charge $300-400 grand for it. If you want it, take it. Guarantee you they would have been sold out in seconds, and that would have been a true collector's car, which I kind of don't advocate for. Cars are made to be driven. But that's just the reality with those exclusive sports cars. So, in my opinion, Chevrolet devalued the Corvette themselves, not the American people. I understand it was originally supposed to be the American sports car for the blue-collar worker, but times have changed, and if they're going to go after performance cars that are double, triple, or quadruple the price point, they deserve the right to ask for the same price point, because I think they can get it, and I think they'll get it all day long. Ford did with arguably a lesser performing car. I hate to say it, but the Corvette can keep up, if not surpass, the GT in performance all the way around. But that's my hot take. Fight me on it.